I'm SarahLong. I am a IBCLC lactation consultant, and I'm also the clinical coordinator for the Milk Bank in Indianapolis. So thank you for having us. We're really happy to be here and to have another depot in Missouri. We are expanding our programs, so this is just fabulous, and what a fabulous location for the mothers. Our mission at the Milk Bank, we are a non-profit organisation that promotes the health by expanding the safe use of human milk for all babies, especially premature and ill infants. It is our vision that every child and every baby has access to safe human milk. In 2005 is when our milk bank was created, and it's a community-based milk bank. We were previously known as the Indiana Mothers Milk Bank, but due to our growth and expansion, we didn't want to be confined to one state. Even though it's our home state, we do serve lots of other states like Missouri. So we're really happy to announce last year that we'd rebranded and changed our name to the Milk Bank, because we, as I say, we didn't want geography to be limiting to all of the donors and recipients that we serve. We believe in fostering the breastfeeding community. We do work very closely in Indianapolis and Indiana and surrounding states with supporting breastfeeding. Of course, that's our first and foremost passion, is breastfeeding and human milk. So we believe that our work as a whole supports the breastfeeding community and reinforces the culture of breastfeeding, which we're very passionate about. So we are part of the Human Milk Bank Association of North America, Humbarna. There are currently around 15 milk banks, non-profit milk banks, that are part of the Humbarna family, and we are very proud to be part of that. They set forth strict guidelines to ensure the safety and efficacy of our milk, and we pride our work by ensuring that the 3-tier level of processing, which essentially is screening of our donors, which is very rigorous, and has spent a lot of time recruiting donors and screening them safely. So that process itself is, like I say, extremely rigorous. We follow guidelines set by the blood bank, so we do very similar screening to blood banking. Once we've approved our donors, we then, after they've had their bloods taken and we've finished the screening process, we will then pasteurize our milk, and we use a method called holder pasteurization, which is extremely scientific in its nature. Everything is recorded, everything is tracked. That process essentially is heating the milk a very accurate temperature of 62.5 for 30 minutes. Once the milk has all been pasteurized and it's within its batch, we will select a random sample, which is then sent, which is our third level of testing essentially. So that milk will be sent out for microbiology testing. Until that sample comes back as negative and clear, we cannot send that milk out. Once it's approved, that milk is then delivered to hospitals like Cardinal Glennon, where they will use our breast milk, our donor human milk. Our work continues that we want to spread the word of the safe use of human milk. A lot of what we're doing is education and being advocates for breastfeeding mothers and the donors, and for those babies that really desperately need safe human milk. So with that, I would like to introduce Erin, who's part of a coalition.
Yeah,